What is up, my fellow YouTubers, and welcome back to the Snack Testing Kitchen. I am Simian Jimmy, joined as always by my lifelong friend, Elvis Presley, the king. He's back here to teach me some of his snack testing ways. Elvis, what do you have in store for me today?
Well, I'll tell you what, one thing first off, before we say too much, I need to wet the whistle a little bit. So I got right here this basil seed drink, cocktail flavor. Now, they ain't too much into drinking alcohol around that way, so it means something different maybe than what you're used to. But when I've been living in India for the last 60 years, you know, it's the only thing that's really been keeping me going, keeping my youthful, handsome looks intact.
What the fuck's in this?
See, now it looks a little bit like your science experiment, which you see on the microscope slide, but I tell you what, you're going to be sliding on a macro scale.
It looks like the goo inside of a lava lamp with seeds in it. You want me to drink this?
Absolutely. Cheers, brother.
Well. It's a little bit lumpy, like it has some sort of pulp in it, but I certainly hope that's not pulp. Yeah, I guess I could see how people in countries worse than this one would see this as a treat.
See, for those unfamiliar, it's got a little bit of a kiwi thing going on. A rich, dark, sweet, deep richness. And all that little texture going down. I like texture.
Now, Elvis, I understand all the food you got me today is from something you called the Muslim store. What's the deal with that?
Well, you see, out that way, you got to prepare the food very certain. Otherwise...
What way? The Muslim way?
They call it halal.
Okay.
You remember, I seen this out on TV. Malcolm in the Middle. Just say that name twice, halal. There you go.
Halal, okay.
But I tell you what, you know, speaking of texture, I need some fiber in my diet, so I thought maybe we'd start off with a little bit of a salad situation here. I got one of my favorites, CRG Sabzi. Now this here, that's really just a heat and eat, and I already got the setup complete, so I might as well go ahead and get a little bit of flame on this situation right here. All that takes there is just 3 minutes in the pot, just like that.
And what is in that jar? What are you making?
Well, this here is just a little appetizer salad.
Oh, that's a salad. Okay. Yeah, it looks like baby vomit and beans.
Now, see, the first time I was out in that previously mentioned territory,
the Muslim territory.
See, I got this mistaken with something else one time. This ain't cud. Ain't nothing but a little extra salt, baby.
Did the Colonel teach you this recipe?
Well, see, it started off with mud, but then some grass got in the mud, and it basically evolved from there. I got here Mrs. Prozeski's, you know what I'm saying, seasoned marinated lamb, all kinds of flavor. And you know, I like to recycle and save, so I just, you know, marinate it directly in the packaging and put it back in the fridge for, what month is it? That's not important.
Now, I have had lamb heart before. What part of the lamb is this?
Well, according to my butcher, shout out to Abdi, fresh lamb.
Just potpourri lamb parts. Hopefully like the meaty goodness and not the internal organs this time, but I did really enjoy goat cooked in the microwave, so I'm wondering if lamb cooked in the microwave will be as good.
Yeah, you know, microwave goat, you're in a pinch. This is good bachelor food right here, I'm telling you.
It's perfect bachelor food. Goat in the microwave.
But I'm serious though. we pulled it out of the bag, put seasoning on it, and microwaved it for a minute, and it tastes like something you get at a restaurant.
It's good.
Well, this here's what I call odds and ends. It's mostly ends and some things I found odd.
What? Is this getting burned over here? Should I turn this down? This is going fucking nuts.
That might be a good idea. I'd forgotten about it.
Jeez. Well,
this here is mostly my cow foot, but you know, I did get a few scraps out of the alleyway as well. So let me see what else. I think we had some lamb in here.
1 minute in there.
Maybe I'm thinking about maybe 90 seconds might be a better idea. I don't know how good that thing could come out of the fridge just now.
Okay. Looks like raw meat to me. Might need that last 35 seconds.
While I have your attention, we got this cooking and everything. Now, Jimmy, I do have something else very extra special for you. Now, I said that in this bag here I had a cowfoot, but you see, that's a madman thing to be just gnawing on a cow's foot. So I got something a little special here for you, Jimmy. This is my...
It's like a second cow's foot that's already been cooked.
After this, oh my, it looks very tender, juicy.
Well, folks, we all know for a fact that goat in the microwave is the perfect bachelor food. But how will lamb in the microwave compare? Elvis, are you ready?
I was born ready. Let's go.
Bon appetit. We must have had much better seasoning on the goat because this is, I mean, it's edible. It's a little bit lacking in the flavor department.
All right. Perfect opportunity to see if the marinade made any difference whatsoever. Let's see what it do. That is significantly more flavorful.
No.
Significantly.
I don't think it's much better, honestly. I'd rather have the goat. I'm a goat boy 100%. A lamb can go fuck itself, but maybe it's better on the stovetop.
Actually, I suppose I should say, I meant that the marinated microwave lamb was superior to the microwave non-marinated lamb. But perfect. I just can't co-sign that. Now that's eggy anyway. I know he was the one that was described it that way, so maybe I have to meet that man one day.
Compared to you, Elvis.
Thank you, appreciate that. Oh, mama.
I mean, look at that. That's a wholesome Muslim meal. I want to praise Allah. I do not want to depict the Prophet Muhammad in any way. I just want to chow down on some delicious-looking grub that does not resemble baby diarrhea in any way.
I love it when it doesn't.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, here we go. Leaf and bean stew.
It's exactly what I would expect them to be eating on a daily basis.
I'm picking up on that mint in there, picking up on a little bit of that cilantro in there.
In terms of like a snack testing tier list of sorts, just in terms of food taste in general, it's a solid D tier. Nothing that any respectable culture would make a staple of their diet. And the fact that they force themselves to eat this every day, it must be like a torturous climate in their culture of like, for some reason God wants us to suffer and eat this. Okay, that's basically cooked through. Very juicy. Much tastier than the microwave variety this time. I could convince myself this is just an off-kilter steak that I'm eating, and it's got the same texture and thickness to it and juiciness. And if you put on the same seasonings you would put on your steak, I don't know if this is much cheaper. I don't know how much. How does it compare to it buying a steak?
I believe that this costs about the same price as a ribeye steak.
Stick with the steak. If this was 1/3 the price, it would be a good substitute.
Maybe a little different sauce will add a little bit of complexity to the dish here. I also got a little bit of this zakuska picanta spicy vegetable spread. I wonder how just a little...
You're supposed to put that on the salad or on the meat?
I'm thinking just a little dip of some lamb, perhaps. I could give it a try.
Okay. Is this supposed to be very spicy or something, or?
Well, they say spicy, and it's from over on that side, so.
So
it might be a little too much.
People spicy. Okay.
It might even be just. Might be.
I'm gonna get a just fuck me up amount on mine because I don't care.
All right, spice this lamb up.
So far, not spicy.
It really actually has a cooling effect on my palate.
Yeah, it's like a 1 Scoville pepper.
I think it might be time to try something a little more unusual. A little cowfoot stew, if I do say so myself. Allow me to serve you a fine, fine dish here. Now this one takes a long, long labor of love to get them their hooves down to that nice jello-y consistency. All right, let's get a little taste of that good old. Oh my! You see how rich this broth is here? Oh my goodness, hoof and
What else in
every.
there?
It was onions. Oh, onions, garlic, celery, carrots, cowfoot, cayenne pepper, salt and pepper, white pepper, smoked paprika.
Plantains.
Oh yeah, plantains, of course. Woo!
Now,
that should be what that spicy vegetable is tasting like. There's some real flavor here, but
oh, spicy, huh? Okay, I want to try the spicy cowfoot.
if I told you that was some other part of a cow besides the nose and the hoof, maybe from about here to here, you know what I'm saying?
Well, I've got two big banana-looking pieces of plantain there. Got the spongy-looking texture that is supposedly part of a cow foot. I got some carrot, which I'm excited about. And that's about it.
Well, hold on there, Jimmy. Now, that's a little bit of a spicy stew, so I got us a little something to drink here, something, you got hot, you need some dairy. So I got here the Aryan yogurt drink from the Dana brand. Give it a good shake there. Still good for another 2 months.
Oh my god, it's a little chunky in there. This is not just normal milk?
Nope, this here is pasteurized milk, water, cream, salt, whey protein, and preservative. So this is a yogurt drink, so it's basically like a fermentation situation.
Oh, okay. It smells like yogurt.
Cheers.
Are sure it's not bad? It's chunky. We're just chunky.
It is, yeah. No, it's like a cottage cheese beverage there.
Not for me. Not today. Not any day. Fuck the Muslims and their fucking cottage cheese drink. I'd rather starve to death. I supported Hamas, but now it might be more Israel. Not even Palestine, just straight up Hamas. But after that, bomb them all.
Logical choice, in my opinion.
Thank you, Elvis. Okay, I'm gonna try this spicy broth. Let's see what's up with that. Might as well be drinking water. It's like water with 5% carrot juice. And then a little bit of a spicy aftertaste, but nothing more than like eating a handful of hot tamale candies. Should I go for the money shot here and get this delicious meat? You got your meat ready?
I do.
Let's do it, Elvis. Oh wow, it's like a crunchy piece of bubble gum that has like 5 Hubba Bubbas in there. Big and thick, chewy, impossible to chew through.
Now see, this will get you a strong jaw just like me. Chew on your cow feet.
This is the original mewing, just chew on fucking cow feet.
A lot of spice got soaked into my feet.
People eat this like on a regular basis, you think?
Well, this here is a recipe from the Caribbean, actually. But apparently, yes. Cowfoot stew, I probably wouldn't maybe go through all the work of cutting a cow's feet off again for that. But I'm sure it's packed full of nutrients, albeit.
So back to the tier list. We have microwaved goat, S tier. Basically all this stuff today around D tier, maybe lower. Actually, the foot could not even swallow one bite of it, so that's going in F. I wouldn't even count it as food. And the people who eat it, I wouldn't count as human.
Well, a lot of societies didn't up until about 1980 or so. So we're getting there though.
Hey, look who it is! Look who it is! Isabelle. Isabelle the Cat. That's right, bitch. We're talking about you. Elvis, do we
You ain't nothing but an old cat crawling in my shot after I drank down some cow feet from the Instant Pot.
Chug that yogurt! 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 Chug that... Yeah,
It started. I thought it was just curds, and it started mashing against the back of my throat like clay pellets.
Did it go bad in the back of your car?
I think this is how it's supposed to taste.
You can't chug it. Wow! We found a snack test even Elvis can't complete. I didn't think I'd see the day. The
Well-
dumpster juice out of the fucking spicy mac and cheese instant thing. That was fine. This product that he bought off a shelf, he cannot drink.
Well, you know what? I think there's one last dance for romance. Basically, I call it the hot and cold drink combo. It's more like a soup combo right here.
God. What are you gonna do with that? What are you gonna fucking do with that? You gonna eat that? You gonna drink that? What are you... That's bad. That's bad, Elvis. And look, it's Isabelle. Ooh. Oh God, he's going for the whole thing. Oh my God. Ugh. Ugh. Did that make it easier with the chunks? To add more chunks.
You know, it kind of tastes like Wendy's chili when the sour cream sets in a little bit and melts a little bit up in that. I got here one package of Rahash Halawa Reef.
Oh wow. That's a beautiful language as well.
I agree. See, I got over there, I learned to speak it real quick because I had allergies, so I was going a lot.
Ooh, fancy Muslim, what are these, cakes?
Middle Eastern assorted tahini bites. But it's supposed to be like a treat of some kind, like a dessert.
Okay, I've got a tahini bite. Does kind of look like some sort of weird sushi roll of some kind. Who knows? You got the same one? Let's do it. Some sort of filling in there. I'd say, yeah, this is by far the best of the day. An easy A-tier snack. It's sweet and crunchy with like a good wafer crunch on it. And some good creamy but thick like a Reese's peanut butter thickness filling. What do you think, Elvis?
Finally some damn good food. Although my yogurt soup was not bad, I'd probably put that at, that's probably second best.
Okay, I have to take your word for it. This wouldn't be my first choice, but compared to the dog shit I've been eating today, this is pretty damn good. Do you have any final thoughts on the food from the Muslim store?
Well, you know, even though I lived there for the last 52 years, it's good to get a Big Mac in me. They're doing that shrinkflation now, but you know what? I'll just lay at the end of the conveyor belt, just let them drop all that good hot meat in. No diddy.
Stay tuned for the next episode. We're going to drop a bunch of hot meat right into Elvis's mouth. Another snack well tested.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Arnold Palmer, it's the only drink for the king, if I do say so myself. It is what it is, drink too. It's good.
Isabelle. Shoji.